As a young black man in the community, our image has been tamed. I have to become a leader, an example that it is okay to be different, that it is okay to make a change, that it is okay to live right. I'm not perfect, but I believe God has gave me a gift of connection, and I feel like I can connect with people on the show and make a difference. Community Talk with Brandon is more than an interview show. It is a movement. Welcome to Community Talk with Brandon, and please introduce you guys yourselves.
My name is Ms.Chaka Smith. I'm CEO and founder of Start Tomorrow Today.
Okay, and you?
I'm Ms.Tish Willis. I'm a board member and community volunteer for Start Tomorrow Today.
Okay, all right. And yourself?
And I am Joanne. I'm also a member of Start Tomorrow Today.
Okay, excellent. So tell me, you guys, why y'all here today in regards to Community Talk with Brandon?
Well, essentially back in 2013, I decided to start a nonprofit organization. I'm big about not procrastinating, so I wanted to call it Start Tomorrow Today.
Nice.
So we wanted to come talk to you about that.
Okay.
And we also have an event coming up next Saturday.
Nice, nice. Now, what's the name of the event?
I'll let her.
The event is the Walking Tall Father-Son Fashion Show.
Nice. Okay.
And it is one of our biggest fundraisers of this year. And it will be on Saturday, September 19th at 6 p.m. at Welfare Baptist Church.
So tell me a little bit about, is it like what is it, a fashion show, or what exactly is it?
Well, we just asked certain men in the community
Okay.
to be a part of it. Earlier in the year, we did a mother-daughter tea, and
Okay,
we were
nice.
celebrating moms and giving moms and daughters an opportunity to bond and that kind of thing. And then we wanted to extend that to our men, and we wanted to showcase men in a positive way, which sometimes isn't still done.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I mean,
yes.
in the community, a lot of men are not around in the community, so
Right.
this is excellent that you're doing. So, so you got, is it more like a runway?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes, we'll have a runway there, and it'll be two categories: casual wear and church wear.
Okay.
And it's fathers and sons. So some of it is fathers with younger sons, and then there's some with older sons.
Nice.
But we just wanted to give them an opportunity to bond with one another and just have a really good time. And again, showcase them in a very positive way for other men in the audience.
Oh, excellent. So, all right. So, I know you have an organization called
It's called Start Tomorrow
Start Tomorrow.
Today.
Yes,
Okay.
Start Tomorrow
Nice.
Today.
I like that title.
Thank
So tell
you.
me more about that as well. Like, are y'all doing any events as far as your organization, or?
Start Tomorrow Today was founded so that we could assist individuals in the community that may have emergency situations. And Letitia can tell you more about that.
Okay.
Well, we are still defining some things because we're just getting started, but we really wanted to focus on individuals and families who've been displaced suddenly, like
Okay.
by fire or, I don't know, eviction, up for eviction. We just want it to be so that if something happens that's somewhat out of their control, they don't feel like they're all alone. Basically, they've got a resource to help them in some kind of way. And then we also wanted to empower individuals and families so that they don't do that or come into those situations. We want to develop some programs where they can feel like they can be who they are,
Nice.
but also maybe strengthen a couple of things so that they don't fall off their feet. They can stay on
Okay.
their feet and be powerful in the community.
That sounds-
So still a lot to work on, but that's where we're headed.
Wow, that's awesome. I never heard of it. I mean, so is it new? Like, how long has the organization been going?
It's been going since 2013. I started by myself, and over a couple of years, I've added these two wonderful ladies.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So, Joey, you've been very quiet. So tell me your part in regards to the organization.
Well, I am oftentimes the one that leads us in prayer in whatever event that we have.
Nice.
So I'm a member, and I work just like these two ladies do. We all work together to make sure whatever event, whatever we have planned goes well. So
Okay, nice. All right, so other than the fashion show, what other events do y'all got going on for 2015?
Earlier in the year, in March, we had a vision
Okay.
workshop, and that's where we had people come together, male and female, and they made vision boards. So could be in any capacity that they chose, whatever they wanted to do, but where do you want to see yourself in the next year, 5 year, 10 year? Put pictures there so you can put it up and remind yourself of where you're going. And then in May was the mother-daughter tea, and then we've done a couple of fundraisers, and I'll let the girls talk about the fundraisers because that's their favorite part. But we've done a couple of fundraisers in between time, and they are. I'll just let them talk a little bit about that because they really enjoyed that.
We had a couple of we had a couple of hot dog fundraisers, and we had really good support from our community, and so we're really grateful for that.
Yes, they were on it. Making them hot dogs, stuffing those boxes, and we got it done. But they were just a little more excited than me.
I want to go back to this. Why is this so important that the community needs to get involved in regards to this show? I mean, the fashion show. They need to come out and support you guys.
Well, as Letitia said earlier, we asked men that are positive in the community to be a part of this fashion show. And one thing I love about it is the fact that some of the men in the show are really not fathers to the sons that are going to walk the runway with them, but they're mentors, and they're standing in the gap for those sons that do not have dads.
Wow.
So that is something great that I love about it. And they're just being an example to the young boys. They're leading by example. And so that's one thing we need today.
Exactly.
Because as we said earlier, there's a lot of negativity when it comes to our men.
That's right.
So we're just looking for some great things to happen.
Yes.
Because they're doing positive things
Yes.
in the community.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, do y'all have any vendors that's going to be out there as far? Okay.
Our leader has been working hard on that. So
We have about 9 vendors. We have jewelry vendors. We have a financial planning vendor. We also have dessert vendors and fashion vendors.
Okay. All right. Any specific names in regards to give them shout outs or anything like that?
Yes, we have Gregory's formal wear, on the go. Gregory's on the go formal wear. We have Quita Knight.
Nice.
And she has she's a fashion vendor. We have Tracy Lynn Jewelry.
Okay.
We have Sean Madison. She's another fashion vendor.
we have Mary Kay.
Mary
Mary
Kay,
Kay.
I
We have,
apologize.
oh, no problem. Northwestern Mutual. That's going to be there. So financial planning. And I call the candy apple lady, but do you know her name? She makes
Her name is Joyce Mallory.
Yes,
Okay.
Joyce
And she has
Mallory.
edible treats, and we
Yes.
also have Anthony
Yes.
Anthony Madison. He is doing desserts. He does wedding cakes and regular cakes.
Yes.
Okay.
And we are serving heavy hors d'oeuvres, and we can't go without mentioning Peerless Catering.
Yeah.
They just really came through. So we
Yes, they
are
did.
very excited about having them be a part of this event with
Okay.
us. So Peerless Catering.
Nice. Okay. So, is there any prices in regards to tickets? You know, where they can get the tickets? Is it like VIP or like how does that go? How does that?
Well, general admission is $10 for adults, and children 12 and under is $5. Children 4 and under is free.
Okay.
And we all do have tickets. We also have it set up on Eventbrite where they can go online and order their ticket as well. And we will be selling tickets at the door also.
Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
And we do have VIP seats, but they're all gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, they have front row seating, and they're going to get a gift. So those are all sold out.
Okay. All right. Well, do y'all have anything to give to the community and explaining why they need to come, or just to sum everything up?
I just feel like I know that there's a lot going on. There's a lot of organizations that are giving back, and I think when people can, they try to be a part of that and support that. So we just want to be one on the list.
That's right.
We want to do great things and big things, but we can't do that without funding. And so we really would appreciate any kind of support showing up. We will be selling tickets at the door, but we would love it if you get them beforehand. But that, and $10, you're getting something to eat. You're going to support some more small business vendors.
That's right.
And then you're going to see a phenomenal show. The men and the music and the atmosphere. I just feel like it's going to be phenomenal, and it's going to be so worth it. And one of the vendors, she's actually making our outfits, so you can see a little bit of fashionista from the sponsors and the host as well. So we're just looking forward to it be a phenomenal event, and it's all faith-based. So if anybody has a concern about that, that's going to be the environment, because we love the Lord, honey, and and we want to give him the honor. We really want to give him the glory for it, because without him, none of it's possible. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank y'all for coming to Community Talk with Brandon.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you for having us.
Oh, no problem.
Farewell, so gone. Farewell, so gone. Farewell, so gone. Farewell, so gone.